Well, hi there, guys. My name is Derek, and today we're back at working at I think the 2 horsepower monitor ball hopper, 3/8 scale model. And today, I think what we're gonna do the pulley. We'll machine that, make it fit. I figured that would be good. Then that way we got the whole crankshaft done. Except for, I think there's still some little minor things, but I figure we'll tackle this today. I figure what I'm going to do, I'll machine the pulley first, just in case if I screw something up, make it a little bit smaller or whatever, I can always machine this to make this fit too. So, and I thought I would go with the pulley first, and it's pretty forward, just making an undercut under here just like that, and then I guess set it up on the rotary table, or yeah, okay. And do a bolt hole circle. So I figured today would be a good day to get that done. Another thing, so gotta be done. And I'll go get it dialed up on the lathe, and you guys will see me over there. Hey, you can see I got it chucked up in the lathe. I've got about 100 and some thou to take off, and up here, and then it gets thinner here, so I've dialed it close as possible I could, and I'm 0 there, close to 0 there, close to 0 there, and then it kind of falls off about 20,000, which that's fine. There's enough meat on it. And the face, it's out about 10,000, which that's pretty damn good for casting. Sometimes you get casting and there's not really much for material to take off, so this one's not bad. I've seen better and I've seen worse, so, but I ain't complaining. So I guess I'll set this up and you guys can see it being machined, and we'll have ourselves a pulley. Hi, I'm very happy with that. I got it right down to 4 inches. And I just left a little bit, we're a little low there, and right to the edge there, because I don't want to hit the jaws, so, which doesn't matter, because from the halfway point to the outside, I have to put a 1.5 degree taper in. That's just for helping aligning the belt purpose. So next I put some blue ink down. So all I'm going to do is just clean the face up, and then we got to go 63,000 of an inch down to, not too sure, and that'll be our next step. Hi, I just finished machining the back. This will be part of the spigot that goes into the flywheel. I get it pretty much right to the measurements, and I filed off the sharp edges, so I still got to give this stuff all a good deburring after. So all I have is just a little lip left to do, because I didn't want to hit the chuck with the tool, and I'm not going to do that. So I'll flip it around. At least now I got something to grab on here, and I can dial this point and that point. So, and then I will set the flywheel up here, and then I can, at least if I got this, if I made a mistake, I can always match it up to the flywheel, and I can hold this up to the flywheel. So I figure it's just easier to go this way, just in case, you know. You can make mistakes pretty easy. and then we'll split this in half, the face here, and then I think it's 1.5 degrees, and put a little radius in there. That's what the manual says. And then we'll set it up on dividing header roads. I can't remember the right technical name, but go dividing head or whatever. And then we'll put the 3 bolt hole circles in. If I don't have my digital readout put on the little mill yet, one of these days I will. I did get one, so. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Another thing done. So I'll get the other one set up, and then we'll go from there. Alright, I spent a bit of time kind of dialing this in. I'm just not happy on it. I don't know. I think I'm going to do better. But so all I did was I just cleaned inside there. So when I put on the mill to drill out the hole, we have a flat surface to bolt to our flywheel. So what I'm going to do, I'll put the flywheel in here, and we're going to cut the flywheel, the spigot on there, and then I will and then do of course the hole on the flywheel so we can bolt this up. And then when this is bolted up onto the flywheel, I'll dial the flywheel back up, and then we'll put our little crown in here and just finish some stuff up. But in that way, everything's kind of running true to itself. I know I'm probably wishing a couple thou, but it just bugs me, so I figured that'll be the plan to go. Then I'll get everything set up on the, set the flywheel up on here then. Okay, I got the flywheel dialed into about half a thou. I'm good enough for this. And I got it dialed in about a half a thou on the side too, so she's running pretty true. I'm happy with that. So now you can see where I made that, not too sure what size it was. I think it was 2.875 spigot ring here. So now I got to do the opposite end on here, that spigot. So what I'll do is set up my tool, and we'll work in this way. I think we got to go in about 70 thou. That's why I wanted to do it this way, to do the pulley first, just in case if I made this a little bit smaller and it was hard to move to match up the flywheel. So this way I got the flywheel matched up, and I can just carefully make sure we don't go oversized. It's just the way I do it, you know. Everybody got their own different ways of doing things, so and I try not to make too much mistakes. But alright, we'll get this set up and see what we can do. So I took my time, and I was able to put the little spigots in for the pulley. I probably, with my little hokey pokey measurement, if I don't have a digital readout on here, but I was able to do it. I've got it, I'm going to say probably about, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've got it within about 2 thou. But that's fine. That's nothing wrong with that at all. So I'm very happy with that. And that's one less thing to do on here. And now I guess maybe I'll see if I can set this thing up on the little mill and do the bolt hole circle. Yeah, for the 3 bolts or screws, or for the pulley and this, so that way we can mate them together and another thing done. Okay, after I kind of caught my breath here, lifting this rotary table up about 100 pounds, I've got arthritis bad, so it doesn't help me lifting this, but I did it. Like I say, we have a couple more rotary tables, but they weigh about 200 pounds, so I'm not moving those ones. But I dialed it up. I just had a little center here, and I dialed in between the trucks and called that my 0. And then I had it a 250 bolt hole circle, so I just moved it at 125 one way. So I don't have the crank on this one, but I do have a graduation mark. I'll just go by the graduation mark. I have the numbers 0. I can't remember the numbers, but I have the numbers where to drill the bolts. So, and then when I'm done that, I will right away put the flywheel in here and do that, so that way nothing gets mixed up. And then luckily just on the pulley here we're just drilling the hole, and on the flywheel we will be tapping, drilling hole and tapping. So I'm just tired from lifting this thing, getting too old for lifting heavy things. But I'll go grab my drill bits and spin this around a couple times, make sure I'm happy with it. Let's see how the progress goes. Okay, I got the pulley in here set up. I've done my, I don't know if you guys can pick it up, but I've done my 3 little starter holes I did with the center drill. And now I'm going to drill it out so I can put an 8/32 bolt through it. Yeah, so, and I've got it up on some shims because I do not want to drill into the chuck. That drives me nuts when people drill into chucks or vise or into the table. Spend a little bit of time, put something under it and drill onto it. So, and the good news is I'm getting 3 more fluorescent lighting in here. I'm trying to get it brighter in here. So we got 3 more sections coming this weekend, so hopefully that will make it much brighter in here. I'm getting tired of working with little flashlights. Well, I did this for 17 years, so time to change something. I'll set this up and you guys can see me drill out 3 holes. Nothing exciting, but I guess it's part with it. Now I'm just going to chamfer my holes. I don't like to have a sharp edge. And there, we got that was 2.5 inch bolt circle. So what I do, I was close as I was going to get it, so I'm very happy with that. So now I'll set up the flywheel, and I'm going to not touch the machine, so that way it'll still be 2.5 bolt circle. Okay, after a few minutes, I'd kind of go back and forth. I finally found kind of a home spot, the best spot where I could find without the screw being off to the side, or you don't want to go off the edge. So I finally got them pretty centered. I'm happy with it now. So now I'm going to go down, I think it's about 7/16 deep, and with 832 tapping it. So I'll have to figure out my little hokey pokey measurement, go down 7/16 and tap from there. So can't be too hard to do. Okay, I got my 3 holes marked out, and since I don't have any sort of digital reading on this or anything, so what I did was I just put my 425 measurement up to a piece of tape, and we'll kiss the tape, and that'll be my depth. I have someone, I think it's at my brother's place, I made about 50 different collars with a little set screw, and then you could adjust your height. But one day I got to bring that home, or I just make another set. A lot of times I do stuff at my brother's place too. So, but it's just a handy little thing to do. Not very hard to put a little collar in different size. And oh well, enough rambling on. So we'll drill this out, and then we can start threading. Okay, I got one more to do, but you guys see what I'm doing here. So, and then in a few minutes when I finish that, I'll get some studs and we'll bolt the pulley on. Okay, I quickly made up a couple studs. That's what I want to have each stud put in here, and then I want to make some high crown nuts. Something like that. They're thicker and they have like a bit of a crown to the top of them. That's all old stuff back in the 20th century, right up to, I don't know, the 20s or 30s. I'm not too sure when they stopped, but that's the old stuff. And like here's a big, but here's a high crown bolt too. So, and you can see the head's a lot thicker on them too. So now I'm very happy that they're still slop this nice and tight. So what I'm going to do, since I know my outside is running true with the inside, so I'm going to dial it up on the outside. Or maybe I'll chuck it here. And that way we can put a crown. We want to go from about halfway point to here. I think 1.5 degrees. So, and then face the pulley. And then that is done. The pulley. So, okay, I've got the flywheel dialed, and you can see that's running pretty damn straight. I got the indicator, and that's just about perfect. But I got about a 7-thou wow in here in the pulley. So what I'm going to do is, since it's all set up here, I'm going to take a light cut off the pulley, and that way it chews it up with the flywheel. So I'm happy how everything's running. And then we'll put our little crown in. Now you guys can see that flywheel and pulley is running true. I'm very happy with that. Alright, I'll set up the compound and then we'll do our crown. Alright, I blue inked it. You can see I just scribed a line that's about my halfway point, as far as I'm going to at 1.5 degrees. I've set my compound at 1.5 degrees. I blocked everything in, it's done. So now I can use my compound and work back and forth. I'm just going to take light cuts. This is only going to take a couple times, hopefully, and then that's it. So I'll put this up here and hope you guys can catch something. Okay, I did my 1.5 degrees, and you can see a little bit of a crown to it. So that's what the manual says, and that's what it's going to get. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to radius this edge over and radius this edge over, and just to clean it up. And then when I'm done that, I'll show you guys the finished part of it. Okay, I just quickly put a nice radius on the end of it. I'm very happy. You can see the nice crown on it. I'm very happy how it turned out. Now I know everything runs straight through with it. The only thing I got left to do on the flywheel, but I'll do that, I don't know, who knows when, sometime, is I'll put up in the mill, put a flat spot on here, and then I will, I don't know, maybe put a fake nut on both ends. I'm not going to, they say in the book to drill a hole, rifle drill through here, go through there and split the hub. I don't think it's necessary. What I'll do is I'll put like a gib key in, but then I'll put probably a set screw here and a set screw here, and that'll lock the flywheel onto the crankshaft. I think that's what I do with my other engines too. So, and it worked out. Never had a problem. So, but just give me a second. I'm just trying to put this together. Hard to do with one-handed. There we go. There we go. Boy, I'm happy. That's a nice looking flywheel with a crankshaft, and I'm very happy how that came out. So now, I know I still got to finish the crankshaft, but the guy that drew this, I presume he drew the pattern up. Well, I got it from Mini Casting, but I know for a fact it was by Murray. I'm not too sure of the last name because he used to be Lone Star. I don't think he sells any more models. I wish he would. I would love to buy some more, but I think he's gone out of business or just closed. So we had some models I really wanted to get. So, oh well, someday I might find something on the internet. You never know. But I think that we'll close this one up on pulley making, I guess we'll call that, and do your little goody thing, sharing, subscribing, and tell everybody. I kind of enjoy it. The more I get you guys more watching it, the more motivated to get me doing on things, and I would like to get this thing up and running by springtime, so hopefully we can do that. And then I'll drag a couple more other ones out, and between that and my other stationary engines, we'll see if we can make a little show out of it. So I think we'll leave it at this. So take care. See you on the next one.